Have you ever felt a pang of guilt after a shopping spree? Or maybe you've looked at your bank statement and wondered where all your money went. A life of deprivation where you have to give up everything you enjoy. But what if I told you that's a huge misconception? Forget the idea that being good with money means you can't have nice things. It's the difference between buying a trendy gadget forget in a week and investing in a weekend trip that will create lifelong memories. One is a fleeting high, the other is a long-term investment in your happiness. Is it experiences like travel or concerts? Is it learning new skills through courses or workshops? May Don't rush this process. Really dig deep. Your list might include things like freedom, security, creativity, adventure, community, health, personal growth, or family. These are your non-negotiables, the pillars that will guide your financial decisions from now on. For example, if adventure is a top value, then spending money on a rock climbing trip makes perfect sense. If creativity is your jam, then buying art supplies or a new instrument isn't frivolous. It's an investment in your well-being. Now for the second step, tracking your spending. I know, I know, this sounds like the boring part, but stick with me. We're not doing this to judge ourselves or to feel bad. We're doing it to gather data. You can't make informed decisions without knowing where your money is currently going. For 1 month, just track every single purchase. At the end of the month, it's time for the magic to happen. and red for those that feel like a total mismatch. You might discover you're spending $100 a month on takeout that you barely remember, while you've been telling yourself you couldn't afford that weekend camping trip you've been dreaming of. This isn't about shame, it's about awareness. Notice I'm not calling it a budget. A budget often feels restrictive. A spending plan feels empowering. Look at the red and yellow areas from your spending track. These are the prime candidates for reduction. Can you cancel those subscriptions you don't use? Can you cook more at home instead of getting takeout? The money you free up from these areas isn't just going into a savings account to be forgotten. You're going to reallocate it. You're going to create specific funds for your values. Create a travel fund, a hobby fund, a concert fund, whatever aligns with your priorities. Your friends are all buying the latest phone, so you feel like you should too. Influencers are showing off designer bags, and suddenly you feel inadequate without one. I want to share a personal example. For me, one of my top values is connection. I cut that spending way back, and I don't miss it at all. The trade-off was more than worth it. So, I challenge you today to start this process.